decisions made.
Everyone, it is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the second part of this 9-part series of my water fast that I completed from August 11th to August 20th. I'm covered up right now because I am wearing my waist trainer, right? And it looks really good, right? Actually, some news is this day 2 that you're about to see on August 12th. My waist trainer, I was wearing it and it only fit on the first hook. That was a month ago. Then it eventually fit on the second hook. Now it's on the third. So it's super tight, but just at the very top, I'll show you guys because this right here is not my boobs. This is fat from my stomach. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but yeah, I'll show you it. It's just stomach fat and it's, I just want to cover it up, but I did want to show you guys. Anyways, this day 2 that you're about to see, I don't talk about the fast. I just show you my day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about day 2, how it went for me, how it's probably going to go for you, and then you'll see how it literally went for me, what I did at the beach, went to the store, how I looked, how my face looked, how my body looked, that kind of thing. And yeah, my goal with all this, of course, is just to help you guys with your fast. That's the goal, and to show you my experience. So on day 2, it was August 12th, and I was just really looking to go out with August, get him out while it was still summer, it was still hot. So we went to a beach in Revere, Mass. It's like the prettiest beach ever, and it was really fun. It was a really, really good day. And how I felt throughout the day is it wasn't hard because of how motivated I was. Sometimes day 2 can be really hard when you're not fully mentally there, is what I feel like. I feel like with day 1 to 3 is the most important time for you to be mentally good, because on day 4, 5, 6, 7 and further, you can go through mental struggles. Like you're not gonna be mentally good the whole fast. It's about the discipline, right? But the first 3 days, you're very vulnerable because it's the beginning. Your body's the most addicted to the food, the junk food, the sugar. You're detoxing from sugar and all the freaking, well, you might not know. So the sugar, the oil, the salt, processed foods, all of that. And it's physically really hard and mentally really hard for those reasons. So for the first 3 days, you have to make sure you're mentally ready. You have to make sure that you ease into it because if not, you're gonna really be detoxed. And for this day 2 of mine, I wasn't perfectly happy. I wasn't mentally amazing, but I worked myself up to a point where I was really confident in the fast because I was really wanting the results. So I think a good thing is to just really envision your future self, envision how you'll look, envision how you'll feel, manifest it, sit in it, and you just have to do it. Like, it's because either way it's going to be hard. This is just ways to make it easier, but either way it's going to be hard. You can't look for ways for it to not be hard. You have to do what you're doing, which is watch motivational videos like this. That's kind of things that will help, keeping your mind focused on the goal. So by day 2, what was happening in this video that you'll see of me is I was burning fat, and that's what's going to be happening to you. And that's why it's really hard those first few days, because it's like your body's just getting into that fat burning process, and that takes a lot of energy from within you because you're not putting it in you with food. Your body's taking it from within, which is why you're going to be pretty tired and stuff. But I wasn't necessarily tired on day 2. I think it just depends. It's always different, I think. But I was able to drive. I was able to, grocery shop a lot with a 1-year-old, go out with a 1-year-old. So, I mean, it just kind of depends. For me, it's a little different of what I think and what I do because I post about it all the time, actually. So like what's going on in my head isn't just personal. I have to think about how I'm going to express what I'm doing. I have to think how I'm going to film it, how I'm going to edit it, how I'm going to show you guys. That day I was posting, TikToks and stories, and I have to think to myself, should I tell them I'm fasting? Should I wait till I complete it? And it's a lot. It's very stressful, but I'm not even saying it. I'm not even saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm not complaining or anything. It's just, that's just how it is. It's stressful, but I don't mind it. I'd rather be doing this than anything else. But that's just how I was feeling, is I was really stressed out and overwhelmed. I remember that morning, all I could think about is, what am I going to wear? Because I'm going to be taking pictures, you know, for Instagram, for TikToks. What am I going to wear? I had to think about all of that. And it's, with my brain, with the possible ADHD of my brain, it gets hard. Everything about having ADHD is hard. And then I probably drank about 3 water bottles that day. You should drink more than that. You should have like 4 to 5 water bottles. More specifically, at least a half gallon, up to a gallon. A really important thing is you don't want to drink too much water, because you could flush out the good stuff in your body. Like, water poisoning is a thing. My water fasting book, an update on that, guys, it's actually not coming in yet. I need to find my debit card, because I got a new debit card with a new number. So in order to order the book, I need that debit card. I'm gonna try to figure out a way, though, to get that book ordered, but it's not gonna be in, you know, today or tomorrow. It's gonna take, I would say, like up to a week for that water fasting book to come in. So on day 2, we went to the beach, and the first part of that day where it got hard was when my sister wanted Chinese food. My sister is actually trying to gain weight. So, I mean, we haven't been around each other a ton over the last few months, which I think is a really good thing for the both of us, because I'm usually trying to not eat when I'm fasting, or when I'm eating, I try to eat healthy in smaller portions, and she is trying to eat 24/7 and a lot of high calorie foods. So at the beach, we walked to a store where there was Chinese food, and she got Chinese food. And Chinese food is, at least for me, that one food that the smell is just so dang strong, and it's so good. It's like a food that I just love, like the rice and chicken and all of it. So it was really hard to not eat it, and I almost did. And probably every single fast, every day, there's a point where I almost eat. That's normal. I think a lot of people, when they get that feeling, they think it means they have to eat. Like, oh, if I'm thinking about eating, that means that I'm gonna give up, so I might as well just do it. And then once I do it, there's less pressure. I don't have to, like, that's kind of the thoughts that come in. And what you have to do is let yourself think those thoughts, and know that it's normal. But also know that you don't have to give in to your thoughts. Like the thoughts of, like, oh, I'm hungry, that Chinese, oh my God, like, let yourself think that. Let yourself be like, oh my God, I want to eat that. Like, that's fine. That doesn't mean you have to give in to yourself. So she was eating it, and I think she offered me a little, or she might not have. I think I was just begging for her to let me have some, so it could be my choice that I wasn't eating. Because I think at first she was saying, no, I want it all. And I was like, can you just tell me I can have it so I can say no? Because I wanted the power back, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was just my experience with it. After that, after she ate it and the food was all gone, I can tell you right now, that's a feeling you couldn't get from eating the food in the first place. The feeling of the food being gone, and knowing and having the satisfaction of knowing you didn't put it in you, it's now in her and in the trash, is just a really powerful, good feeling. And then you go to sleep that night feeling satisfied, and the craving eventually goes away. You're not going to be wanting Chinese food the whole rest of the day. That's a big thing to remember too, is when you smell the food and you want the craving, you think it's never going to go away, and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have to suffer for the rest of the day. You're not. The craving will go away, and you might as well have not eaten it, because you're not going to feel any different. You'd feel different if you ate it in a bad way. You'd feel like, dang, today's ruined, you know? And then that would lead you to eat even more. That was a whole rambly mess. But I hope that info helped, because that thought process really helps me. And it's what got me through it, you know? One tip that I'll give you guys of something that you could do on day 2 is walk. Go on a walk. Obviously nothing crazy, no long walks, no fast pace, just a very short, even if it's just 5 to 20 minute walk somewhere pretty, you know, maybe drive somewhere pretty, drive to a trail, you know, or just do it right outside your house, or do it in your backyard, literally wherever, and just go on a walk, and maybe listen to a weight loss maybe my weight loss podcast, maybe listen to any type of podcast, listen to any music, anything, because that will kind of give you something to do. Because a lot of the time when you're fasting, you get bored. I had the beach to go to, but like sometimes we don't go out like that, so, and you're just home, instead of just staying in bed or in the living room being bored, you're gonna want to go eat. Make it a plan to go for a walk. Get your shoes ready, get your outfit ready, you know, get your phone charged up, your AirPods charged up, and go for a walk. And then you'll come back and you won't be as bored. You'll feel satisfied, like, oh, I got something productive done, I did that. This is Life Water, it's pH balanced. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Now you can see how my day 2 looked for me, and it's such a cute video. I love the video. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy it. Comment down below anything you want. Comment down below for a chance at a shout out. I'll be shouting out some things at the end of this video. Make sure to follow my Instagram, Honeydoll World. I post so many Insta stories every day. My TikTok is HoneydollXO, and then of course my Patreon, patreon.com/HoneydollXO. That is where I post behind the scenes content that is nowhere public. There's 3 different tiers. There's one for $15 a month, $10 a month, and $5 a month. They all come with different benefits. The benefits are all up on my Patreon, so you can go check them out. Something we're doing on my Patreon right now is I'm actually including you guys on my Patreon to motivate you. If you guys, my Patreons that are fasting, they send me a picture of themselves, their scale, their weight, their height, their goal, and I post it for everyone to see, because it will like motivate them, so the next day we can see their progress. So that's what we're doing on Patreon. If that's interesting to you, go check it out. And here was my day 2 out of 9 on August 12th.
Have you never been in the water? Yeah.
Fighter. Lightning is fire.
Don't eat that.
Fighting.
Which way do we go in?
Let's just look down. Oh no, it's literally right there. Purse.
It's tragic.
Say mama. Ow, my nose ring. Oh, rascal.
Rascal.
Alvin, spit your chair up. Yes. What? Both of them are here. Bro. Augie, come here. Oh my god. Look at them.
Oh yeah, that's actually for me. Sometimes it's a painter or vendor.
His roommate said that we were supposed to show up for another job today.
Look at him, Allison. Look at him. He made a trampoline. He literally made a trampoline. Mommy, look at him. He did that. Those were. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like it, comment for a chance at a shout out. The shout out for today's video is going to Kenny Smith and Myra Campos. Thank you guys so much for supporting, following me. If you want a shout out, make sure to comment on all my social medias for a good chance at getting that. Hope you enjoyed. There's going to be so many more of these fun little vlog style videos showing what I did during the days that I succeeded with the fast and lost the weight. Tomorrow there's going to be another vlog all the way up to day 9. Make sure you stay tuned for all of the videos. Watch day 1 if you haven't already. And always remember, guys, that we're in this together. We go in it together and we come out the other end together. I love you guys. Bye.
Such an